It's an early morning start, kind of like Christmas. You want to get into it early. It's a rest day. I've got to do about 34 kilometres. I don't think they should be too hard. It's all on bitumen. I can't wait. My body is actually feeling really good. I feel like I could do 100. My brain, however, and my bike, they need a rest. So 35k, then I can stop. I've had some breakfast, should be straight through and relaxing. Catch up. Pretty sure I'm just going to sit here all day. I'm just going to ask them for cups of tea and coffee and lunch and other stuff and just stay here. It's a rest day after all. I should be resting. I was thinking on my ride about giving and about how to change the world, and education obviously is one of the really powerful tools for improving the living circumstances of people. But it's not quick, we've heard about that before. But also, in order to do education, you've got to be able to eat, so if a kid is in a home where they don't have enough food, then it's really difficult to kind of send them off to school. It's a nice idea in future, but from the parents' perspective, they've got to get them to survive for the next week or two. But then even education, even if you get all the way through education, you need a whole bunch of other people around you to be educated. So for example, that in some countries there are people who are more qualified than the jobs will allow. So you actually need other people to be qualified to build businesses that will employ you. So it's super tricky. So I think education sits at the centre, which is the reason that I support I Am Someone, and there's another organisation I support as well called Auscham. And their focus is on education. It's hard work. It's a long road, but they also take this broad approach to supporting families to make sure that they've got enough food so that the kids can actually turn up to school in the first place. And then taking the really long view of going, it's not just enough to get them through primary school or secondary school. We actually need to support some of these kids, not all, but some of these kids through higher education, the ones who have the grades, and some of them through trades, and some of them into work. So I think the work of changing the world is actually really complicated, and it's also locally, culturally driven. And so I think whenever we're supporting an organisation, whether it's for this or whether it's for something else, we need to ask ourselves, is it run locally, really? Is it led locally, or is it led by someone from outside of the culture? That rings alarm bells for me. Does it focus on education? Does it empower people to achieve things that they want to achieve? That's my deep thought for today. That's all you're getting. After this, it's pretty much just coffee, tea, food, and beer. So I hope that you're enjoying the trip. It's so good to see us so close to $5,000. I would love to see it click over $5,000. So if someone's got some money burning a hole in their pocket, you do that while I sit here and relax. I will be back on the road tomorrow, hopefully feeling refreshed-ish a little bit. I'm pretty sure we've got some hills coming up, so I better. But it has been fun taking you on this trip. I had a look at the map the other day, and it looks like the second half is a little more, up and down. There's a big mountain in there somewhere, but there's also some really cool places that we're going to go with some wildlife, and we'll also get to see some of the projects as well. So enjoy whatever day it is. I have no idea. Don't care anymore. It's my rest day. Catch up.